I'm Starglow, and this is the first step in your journey to becoming the next best PvPer. So, you're either a complete beginner looking to learn PvP, or you're a PvPer looking to get better. Either way, this video will help you. Let's look at what you'll learn. Strafing, aiming, CPS, starting a combo, holding a combo, settings, and how to practice. Let's begin. Alright, let's look into strafing. Strafing is the easiest way to get an edge over your opponent. To put it simply, strafing is moving side to side to make yourself harder to hit. Begin by moving side to side and beginning to circle your opponent. They will have to change their aim to look at you. When you're fighting opponents that are better than you or opponents with good aim, try to be as unpredictable as possible in your strafes. This is a predictable strafe, and this is an unpredictable strafe. You don't have to fight real people to strafe. Sequa has PvP bots that you can practice on mobs like zombies and baby zombies for a challenge. The biggest part of learning to PvP is learning to aim. Aim is not something that can be taught. It'll come with time and practice, but here are a few things to help you out. Number 1. Look at your enemy, not your crosshair. I see a lot of people look at their crosshair when they PvP, and it makes it nearly impossible to hit your opponent. Number 2. Keep your crosshair on your enemy, not too high and not too low. Nobody's aim is perfect, but you want to have your crosshair on the enemy the entire time. Number 3. Don't panic. When you panic, your hands get jittery and your aim will get way worse. Number 4. Find a good sensitivity. If you're using a mouse, doing 1 360 should feel natural. So, you can aim and strafe. Now what? One of the biggest lies in Bedrock PvP is that CPS matters. I time click, meaning that I click only once when I need to. Time clicking is clicking exactly 2 CPS, which is the time it takes for your opponent to be able to be hit again. Because of this, you always want your CPS to be a multiple of 2 to get the best possible hit timing. However, time clicking is not the only method out there, and you can click however is comfortable for you. To start a combo, you'll need to correctly combine all of these methods. Start off by strafing to either side while keeping your crosshair on your opponent. Once you're in range to hit them and stop strafing, but keep running towards them. When you both hit each other, it's called a trade. Keep clicking and running towards your opponent, and keep your crosshair on them wherever they move. When you're fighting the average player, this will hit them upwards and start a combo. To hold a combo, there are 3 key parts: aiming, clicking, and distancing. We already went over aiming and clicking earlier on in the video, so we'll focus on distancing in this chapter. Distancing is when you keep yourself far enough away so that you can hit your opponent and they can't hit you. The easiest way to learn distancing is by W tapping and aiming at the feet. W tapping is when you press and let go of the move forward button while comboing someone to keep your distance from them. It looks like this. Aiming at the feet makes you able to hit them from further than they can hit you, all due to some simple math. Let's call the distance between your head and your enemy's feet, which is 3 blocks, A, and the distance between your enemy's feet and their head, which is 2 blocks, B. Since A squared plus B squared equals C squared, the distance from your opponent's head to your head is approximately 3.6 blocks, meaning that they can't hit you, but you can hit their feet. All in all, you want to stay as close to 3 blocks away from your opponent at all times, because that's the maximum distance you can hit players from. When this is mastered, you should be able to hold combos indefinitely. Here are a few settings that you might want to look at. Number 1, FOV, or Field of View. I keep my FOV at maximum 110, and I turn off Altered FOV. Altered FOV makes your FOV change when you get effects, and then when you sprint, it zooms out and then zooms back in when you start walking. This defaults to on. For some reason, having an FOV of anywhere from 80 to 110 makes you better at PvP, no joke. Number 2, View Bobbing. View bobbing makes your hand and your view bob up and down when you walk or sprint. I have it off, but this is just personal preference, and it defaults to on. Number 3, Screen Animations. Having screen animations on makes it slower to use the Treasure Wars shop and the Legacy shop model in Bed Wars. Here's the shop with screen animations on versus off. You've made it to the end. You're feeling pretty good about this whole PvP thing and want to get better. But where do you start? Some of the best places to practice are the hives, sumos, and midfights. You can make a custom server by typing /cs in the chat, and you can invite your friends to practice. Another amazing place to practice is Zequa. To join Zequa on PC, add a new server with the IP zequa.net, and if you're on console, simply add the account playzequa and join their game. Zequa has many modes, from tracking and flicking aim practice to PvP against bots. You can also just practice in normal worlds, walking around a fence post to better your aim while strafing, or strafing against a zombie, are both amazing ways to practice for real fights. Good luck on your journey and have fun.